All right. So I'm tired. It's been kind of an exhausting 48 hours. Had a lot of people pulling at my energy. Um, had to do some self-concept work myself, ups and downs and all arounds. So I'm being called to do a reading about self-concept, like a pump back up confidence reading to kind of remind the collective who they are, to remind them who they are, the beautiful souls they are. So yeah, let's do a reading on self-concept. Spirit, tell me about this person. This person has been through, the thing that came to mind was hell and back, but this is the death card in reverse. This is somebody that is being reborn. And maybe is in the middle of it. So you're in the middle. Jimmy World, the middle song keeps coming up. So you're somebody that is in the middle of their healing journey and who is learning not to accept breadcrumbs, who is learning how to demand what you deserve, and nothing less. You are growing, my dear. Tell me more about this person, who they are, what they're experiencing, why they're experiencing it. Okay, so you are somebody who is stable. Well, maybe you grew up and you didn't have like this like 10 of Pentacles, but you're turning it upright, right? Like you are creating your own wealth and you are getting clarity. Like maybe you're the kind of person, I have on my cup, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. My mom got me that, LOL. But you are somebody that is having to work through generational trauma, generational BS, and you're the truth seeker. I feel like this person, you're the truth seeker. You demand clarity. Yeah. And you're somebody that is going to be victorious. Now, I think that this is going to require patience, right? It's going to require a lot of patience. I don't know that this victory is like a victory that has come in quick for you. I feel like you're somebody who keeps chopping that wood, who keeps working at themselves, who, and maybe sometimes you struggle with pouring out more than you're filling up, or, like pouring from an empty cup, not pouring into yourself when you should be, and pouring into other things that don't deserve your time or energy. Because you deserve the 10 of Cups. And I don't know that this is something you've had before. Like it kind of came out in reverse, but I felt, called to read it upright. And then it just, when I go to flip it, it turns up upright. So like, you're maybe somebody who did not come from the 10 of Cups, but is going to create it for themselves. I think that's what you're currently in the process of doing. You're in the process of creating this 10 of Cups for yourself. Let's see, what else do we need to know about this beautiful viewer? You're healing. You're releasing you're releasing the burdens. You're taking off the blindfold and you're taking the knives out of your back. Like you're setting yourself free. You're setting yourself free with the 8 of Swords in reverse, and that is not for the weak. You're finally moving in a decisive way. You are sticking to your guns. You might be a very firm person. Like you're finally cutting this off. Your cutoff game is strong. I think, again, like what I'm getting is with the Fool in reverse, you're in the middle of this though. Like you're still sort of in the thick of it. And I feel like you wish this was coming in quicker. You feel like you wish this process didn't take so long. But you're healing. You're healing. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from a lie. Yeah, you're moving forward. I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. And I think that people are going to be drawn to this. The Hermit. So it's important, though, that you are only letting the right people in as they are drawn to you as you're doing all this healing work. And maybe that might mean doing a little bit of hermiting. Yeah. But good things are coming for you. Like, material wealth might be something you're concerned about at this time, but that's coming for you. And I know this is all supposed to be about self-concept. I think this is also just a sign that you're the kind of person that receives blessings just when they need them. Like, you will always receive, and it might not be anything big and grand in this, like the song Grand Bouquet by Mary Morris just came to mind. Like, maybe it'll seem small, but it's like you will always have what you need when you need it, just in time. Just in time. Because you're the King of Pentacles. You are the master of your own stability. You're grounded. You're grounded. And people are drawn to you. People are drawn to you because they can feel your stability. Page of Swords. So you just have to be very discerning with who you let in your energy, because people crave to be around you. I'll find someone like you. You might be the kind of person that's just always on the go, always on the move. Maybe people look at your resume and they're like, aren't you tired? Maybe you're like, yeah, just keep going. I heard just the man is nonstop. So maybe you are like a nonstop. You're nonstop. You're also, you're so giving and kind and charitable, and regrets and mistakes come out as the Five of Cups is in reverse. You try to stay in your gratitude. Like, you really do. I think you get swept up sometimes in this energy where you feel maybe a little bit like, kind of the vibes of this song, like, never mind, you sometimes throw a little temper tantrum, or you focus on the Four of Cups coming to mind. You focus on what you can't have, but not for long. Like, you don't cry over spilled milk for long. You get up and you offer. You're just, you're so loving. Like, you might be the kind of person that just like gives out random compliments to strangers just because you believe that this is like what the world needs more of. You're such a kind, pure soul. Yeah. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. You're also very, very, very intuitive. Very, very, very intuitive. Like, people can't pull one over on you. Like, good luck. Good luck trying. Good luck trying. And also, people can't stop you. They might try to stop you from moving forward, but like, when you decide you're doing something, you go. And that is like one of your best qualities. It really is. Like, one of your best qualities. Burp confirmation. You don't let anything stand in your way. And people admire that about you more than you know. I think it intimidates some people. And so I think sometimes people might withhold compliments from you, which is sad, because you are not that way. You're the complete opposite. You love giving out compliments. Yeah, I think sometimes you maybe also take on the burdens of others, which, is like 6 feet under screams, but no one seems to hear thing. Yeah, maybe you feel like sometimes nobody's hearing you or seeing you, or, like, you're putting in all the effort. So, maybe that's some work you can do, but at the same time, like, it is beautiful. Baby, you're a firework. It is beautiful that you even have the capacity to do this. That speaks to just your strength, your sheer power of will. That song just came through. You've got like this sheer willpower, man. Like you are like, you can be like a workhorse. Like you have a work ethic second to none, and you're learning to master patience. Things haven't always come easy for you. Things haven't always come easy for you. Like that's didn't always have it made, but that's what made me. That line came to mind. Like things haven't always been hunky-dory perfect. Like you know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to have to keep running up that hill, to have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, and you just persist. You just keep going. And that is so admirable. A lot of people quit, give up, they're too weak. Not you. Yeah, and I think you're still in the process of fully recognizing this within yourself. Yeah, because there have been a lot of people that have tried to keep your light from you. I think people have tried to dim your light or like keep you from seeing who you are. But baby, you're a firework. You're a firework. And at the end of the day, like a firework, the image I'm getting, it's like it might take some time to burst. It you know, you light it and it shoots up in the sky and you don't see it at first. But man, when it goes off, oh, I have chills. When it goes off, it goes off. It goes off, man. And you can't help but be enamored by it, you know? And you're gonna leave them going, oh, yeah. You're the star. You're the star. This came out in reverse. You're even brighter than the moon. Maybe you're even, yeah, like, I don't know why I heard just like you're brighter than a star. You're also, you know, passionate. You've got that fire, you know, you're Queen of Wands. And you got to, I think like people, again, like people may have tried to dull that, but like they're not gonna, it's not gonna work. I feel like you're in a battle right now, but justice will be served. Like I just feel like you're in, but yes, you're aligning to exactly the life that, you know, you deserve, but like exactly what you want. You're aligning to exactly to having, you're doing all the necessary work right now, internally, externally, you know, to get to where this alignment, to get to where you need to be. I'm all about that base. Yeah, I think you're also kind of funny and sassy. I feel like you have no problem telling someone where to stick it, is what I heard. Like you're very transparent too. Like people know exactly where they stand with you. They know exactly where they stand with you. All the right junk in all the right places. You know, maybe you've got like, maybe you're like super sensual, just sexy is what came to mind. And you also have no problem walking away. If something isn't, I feel like when you're all in, and when you're not, you're done. And you can walk away. And I think you struggle with your Queen of Swords. Like you struggle finding your Queen of Swords energy. Like you struggle sometimes, because you've been betrayed before. Like, and so I think this sneaky energy tries to come in. And so I think sometimes you might struggle to cut someone off, but then once you do, man, you're gone, you know? And I think the struggle comes from just some past betrayal that you've experienced, because maybe you're having to retrain your nervous system on boundaries. Like you're having to teach yourself how to have boundaries and what boundaries look like. And so yeah, I think walking away is sometimes hard for you because you have such a, oh wow, oh man, all these fell down because you have such a caring heart. Queen of Swords, as I said that. Interesting. Yeah. You're learning though. You're learning to master this. You're learning when to apply it and when not to apply it. Like, you know, because you don't want to be ruthless, right? Because I don't think you could be, even if you fucking tried. Apologies for like the cussing, but like I really don't think you have an evil bone in your body. I think you're a hippie, honestly. Like I feel like you're a very like peaceful being. So this is hard for you, but you're learning. You're learning how to cut the BS when somebody's acting sneaky, like when somebody's not doing right. You're learning. Just your cutoff game is getting even stronger. And you have that in you. I need you to remember that. Like you have the power. You have the ability to flip the script. You can be savage. Like you've done it before. And I feel like when you're most savage, it's in the name of love. So when you really believe you're fighting for love, like you can knock that off. Yeah, because you're very strong. You're very, very strong. Even if, you know, sometimes you wish you didn't have to be. Nevertheless, you are very strong. And you're beautiful. Baby girl, you watch your mind, you're way too good for me. Yeah, I mean, I think people just see you and they're a little intimidated and maybe they compare. They feel like they're not good enough for you, but that's not your problem because the right people, you're the type people wishing they'd sit next to you on a flight. Top of list, who I want to wash up on an island with. Yeah, you're the dream. Even if we're counting girls in magazines. Yeah, you're beautiful. You just have to be careful that you're pouring into the things that are pouring into you. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Because I think that there have been some hollow love offers in your life. And so, yeah, I think you struggle with, oh my gosh, okay. This chaotic energy. I think you struggle sometimes everybody struggles sometimes, but I think that, you know, you want to believe in the best of people. And so sometimes you let this like false love offer go on too long. But you're the type people wishing they could sit next to you on a flight. Everybody wants some of that. Even the people that maybe don't deserve it. It's too many cards. Oh, you are the sun. You're the sun to so many people. When you're in the right energy, you bring so much light to the world. You could have anyone you choose. Don't forget that. You can have anyone you choose. All right, let's get final messages. All these got all flipped up crazy. All right, final messages. I just gotta let you know, no, yeah, yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah. I think people are gonna start letting you know. I think you're about to finally get the recognition that you deserve. Because I feel like a lot of this you knew about yourself, but you weren't told. Yeah, the moon, it's like trying to come out in reverse. Everything's about to be illuminated. So that's your message for today. Remember how amazing you are. And I hope you have a wonderful day.